Hey, Master again. BonkTable, Amulet D20. We're excited for more lists. So this is from Szymon. He's playing America Fuck Yeah with 4 eagles. Nice job, man. This is pretty funny. I'll let the Americans know that there's a gentleman representing America at Amulet D20. Already, I hope you do really well. You are playing Sorcerer Kings, and Sorcerer Kings is a very strong faction. They did receive nerfs, what was needed just for the health of the game. So let's see what you have brought to Amulet D20. Our first warband is a Raj with Bound to the Elements and the Prim Kajar. We need to read what the Prim Kajar does because it has been a while since I've actually seen this thing on the table. Let's go to Browse Faction really quick. There's Sorcerer Kings, Raj, Prim Kajar. +2 attacks against fall. Oh, God. Is he united? He's 9 attacks. And he has Flawless. Oh, God. So someone's built the Super Killy Raj. Good choice. You're in a unit of Flame Dancers, just an MSU. You then have a second MSU of Flame Dancers, a third MSU of Flame Dancers. God damn it. And lastly, a Taravana Shabakar. I butchered that to death, but you're going to have to put up with me. This is the melee bird. This thing is an arrow elemental. It should be restricted. Yeah, it looks like it, because he's in Court of Fire. It's got loose formation, relentless blows, 16 wounds, D3, R4, evasion 3, not evasion 2. That's really good. Class 3 at 14 attacks with relentless blows. That's pretty good. Unstoppable for those reroll charges. Wow, this is actually a pretty decent bird. Let's go check out what Fury of the Tempest does. I was going to say a bunch of other things that didn't matter. Let's go check out that rule. Spellcasters may target the Turnavarta or other friendly regiments within 8 inches of it, regardless of spell's range or spellcaster's line of sight. Friendly Court of Air spellcasters may target it. Oh, that's kind of nice. Just some free spellcasting on it. You don't have to deal with any ranges. Okay, I like that. So already a huge melee focus coming out of the first warband. Sword Dancers, really effective. They are, they're no longer getting triple activation, and they are D3, R3, 5 wounds, but they're class you with 6 attacks, and relentless blows, so every one is going to do another hit. Having 3 of them, it gives you a lot of flexibility on where you're going to go, how you're going to do things, and I do like that. Next, we have the Maharaja Warlord, who is in Court of Fire and Court of Air. He's got some Durhanian Disciples, who are both courts, and they are a fantastic shooting unit. You kind of treat these guys as marksman clones, but with 2 inches less range, because they are Barrage 5 and have the same volley stat. They do not have arcing fire like the marksman clones, but they do have a ton of shooting just in themselves and tend to do a lot of work. He's also running double Flamecaster in this list, so he's going to be sitting in these archers, and he's got double Flamecasters going to be coming up, still with Barrage 5, Infernal Branding, Fire Elemental, Elemental Contact. I think there's a way to give them, once again, what is it? Rapid Volley. We'll have to look through here really quick. Yeah, here we go. When this regiment is inflamed or declares a volley action against an inflamed regiment, the regiment gains the rapid volley special rule. So every hit of 1 will then cause additional hit. I think they used to have it innately, and then they gave it so that it then got buffed so that it hits on 1s and 2s if you get inflamed. Now it's just when you get inflamed, you start getting it. That's probably a better choice for where it is. They're 170 points, so it's actually a really good spot for them. The same defensive stats as the Sword Dancers, with still a pretty solid profile, D3, R3 with 5 wounds. Tends to allow a stand to live against chip damage, or a stand to live after a charge clash. So during chip damage against enemy shooting, it's gonna, take 4 wounds and be fine. Against a charge clash, it's probably gonna live on a stand because of those extra wounds from having 5 wounds. That's usually how it goes, a lot of the times. But, they've been reined in, and for good reason. I always tell the story of watching Mateus at the Hios tournament running 5 stands of Flamecasters, and he rolled 30 dice and got 45 hits. Just to give you an idea how ridiculous this was. Next warband, we got a Sorcerer. She's somewhere in here. There she is. She's in Court of Fire. No upgrades. She's got goals. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Are you for real? There's 3 Court of Fire goals and 1 Court of Air goal. How did you become Court of Air? I thought you were supposed to take the Court of whatever warband you're in. How are you Court of Air? But yeah, we got ourselves a ton of goals. That's sweet. At least one of them's going to sit there. So right off the bat, I kind of see where this is going. This is going to be turn 1, a bunch of goals run up the table, keeping the sorcerer safe so she can start some rituals. Turn 2, the Mojo Roger's going to show up, and he's going to start doing a bunch of stuff. And then he's going to have Blast, just bringing on the Flame Casters, and then the Raj and all the Sword Dancers are going to come up, doing a ton of work that way. So, and then he has it anchored in with the Terravana, the Melee Bird. What's a pretty good choice. I like this list. The Raj, the Super Killy Raj is always fun. And the Sword Dancers, like, he's just multiplying, like, 3 Sword Dancers, 2 Flame Casters, 4 goals. He's got a lot of options in his list construction and how he does deck building. And it's going to lead to probably him making correct choices simply because he has that flexibility and the repetition of the same units. He's got clear choices here on melee threats, range threats, magical threats off of the Maharaja's casting air and fire, Sorcerer's casting fire, Raj was casting fire. Plenty of rituals to use. I like where this is going. It's a clear plan. It's not as aggressive with the Flame Casters as we've seen from like Eos and other events, but the Sword Dancers should be doing well even if they are not getting the triple activation. There's enough of them that they can piece trade around, still do so a lot of work and get some good hits in. Szymon from America, fuck yeah. You should be having a great time playing Sorcerer Kings at Amulet D20.